Beginning. The delivery that wasn't simple. I had made deliveries to strange places before. Asteroid outposts, underwater domes, floating cities perched above storms. But nothing prepared me for Castle Veros, the legendary citadel where the Vrelians, a vampire-like alien race, held their royal ceremonies. I wasn't supposed to go inside. I was supposed to drop the genetic sample crate, scan my delivery signature, and leave. But the front gate, carved obsidian glowing with runes, opened on its own as I approached. My ship's AI whispered, "Caution. Life forms approaching." 2 tall Vrelian guards appeared. Pale skin like moonlight, eyes glowing crimson, armor dark as midnight mist. "You are the human courier?" the first asked. I swallowed. Yes. Just delivering one package. No signatures necessary, I hope." "You will accompany us," the second said. "I really don't need to. The princess commanded it." My heart dropped into my boots. I followed them into the castle, through corridors lit with floating lanterns, each flame a soft bluish light. The air smelled of ancient stone and cold flowers. I could hear distant music, haunting, rhythmic, elegant. And then we entered a massive hall. A wedding ceremony was underway. Hundreds of Vrelian nobles dressed in shimmering dark silk stood in perfect formation. At the center, beneath chandeliers that hung like galaxies, was the royal dais. A groom, pale, handsome, clearly important, stood waiting. The bride had not yet arrived. My package felt suddenly too heavy in my hands. "This feels like the wrong time," I whispered. But the guards merely replied, "She is the one who summoned you." The middle, the princess and the choice. A horn sounded, long, echoing, full of ceremony. Everyone bowed. "Accept me." I turned, and my breath left my body. The vampire princess entered. Tall, graceful, dressed in a gown of liquid silver. Her black hair flowing behind her like living shadow. Her crimson eyes scanned the hall, then locked onto me. A murmur rippled through the nobles. She walked forward, ignoring everyone, including the groom, until she stood directly before me. The music faded to silence. "You brought it," she said softly. I held up the crate. "The, delivery." "Yes, Your Highness." She took it gently, then handed it to a royal attendant without looking away from me. Then she said something terrifying. "You came." I was kind of forced to. "You would not have been allowed inside," she said. "Unless you were the one I was waiting for." That made even less sense. "I'm just a courier," I whispered. "A normal human. I don't belong in this ceremony." She stepped closer. Her voice lowered. "You belong more than you know." And then she did something impossible. She extended her hand toward me. Gasps erupted across the hall. "Human," she said. "Dance with me." Froze. The groom looked like someone had stabbed him. A noblewoman whispered. She rejected the arranged bond. Another hissed. She chooses the off-worlder instead. My mouth had gone dry. "Your Highness, isn't this your wedding?" "Not anymore." My heart pounded. "But why me?" Her crimson eyes glowed softly. "Because the genetic crate you delivered is not simply cargo," she said. "It contains the final sample required to break an ancient curse on my people. Only a being with your biological signature could retrieve it. And you knew that. I saw your face on the courier manifest." Her voice softened. "And something in me awakened." My brain short-circuited. Princes don't awaken because of a delivery guy. But she only smiled. And it was the kind of smile that could pull you into a 1,000-year-old story you didn't ask to be part of. "Dance with me," she repeated. "It is our custom when one's destiny arrives." My survival instincts said run. My legs moved forward instead. The dance ritual. Unexpected consequences. The hall's musicians began playing a slow, otherworldly melody. The princess placed one cool hand on my shoulder, the other in my palm. Everyone watched. Relax, she whispered. That's impossible, I whispered back. She almost laughed, almost. You humans, so afraid of belonging. We moved across the polished obsidian floor. At first, I stumbled like an idiot, but she steadied me with effortless grace. Why choose me? Asked. Her voice was soft, fragile even. Because I saw sincerity in you. That stunned me. Every suitor comes seeking power, not me, she continued. But you came with no expectation, no desire, no agenda. You brought only a package, and honesty. I'm really not special. To me, she whispered. You are. The dance grew slower. Her face inches from mine. I felt her breath, cool as night air. Then the chandeliers above flickered. A pulse of energy rippled through the hall. The nobles gasped. The princess's eyes widened. It has begun. What has? The runes on the floor lit up beneath our feet, swirling with ancient power. The ritual, she said. The moment one of royal blood chooses a partner, it binds the choice. The bond is forming. I stopped mid-step. A what? A bond. No, I didn't sign up for anything like that. But her hand held mine firmly. Do not fear. Does not trap you. It reveals truth. The energy rose around us, like a storm of light. Our feet lifted an inch from the ground. My heartbeat synced unnaturally with hers. The music faded. The hall vanished in brightness. And suddenly, we were standing in a different place. A vast white expanse. No ceiling, no floor. Just infinite space. A voice echoed. Two beings. One choice. I trembled. Princess, what is this? It is the bonding realm, she whispered. Why am I here? Because I meant what I said. Her eyes softened. I choose you. The light swirled. If your heart rejects me, she said, the bond breaks. The ritual ends. You will return home free. She stepped closer. But if you accept, our fates intertwine. My heart hammered. Queen. A royal marriage. A vampire-like alien race. Curse lifted by my delivery. It all felt impossible. But the more I looked at her, the truth surfaced. She wasn't choosing me for power or image or tradition. She was choosing me because she had been alone for centuries. And something in me had reached her. I didn't know what to say. Her voice trembled. I will not force you. But, do not leave me alone in this. I exhaled slowly. Then I extended my hand. Her eyes widened. I accept, I said quietly. The realm exploded in light. Ending. The choice returns us to the real world. The hall reappeared. Nobles stared in shock. The groom slumped in disbelief. Energy crackled around us. The princess held my hand as if afraid I'd vanish. A royal elder stepped forward. The bond has chosen. Another gasp. A human. The princess has bound to a human. The princess lifted her chin proudly. He is the one. Hush fell. And then the elder bowed. Then the ancient curse is lifted. The Vrelians are restored. Murmurs of awe echoed through the hall. The princess turned to me. Her smile was gentle, hopeful. You may return to your world, she said softly, or stay and walk beside me. Smiled back. Well, I guess my schedule just cleared. Her fingers tightened around mine. Then stay, she whispered. and dance this new life with me. The hall erupted in ceremonial cheers. And for the first time in my life, I felt like I belonged in a story far larger than myself. Courier, princess, a bond written in ancient light. All because of a single delivery and one unexpected dance.